Reality is often shaped by how we perceive it than by mere objective facts. And by altering our mindset, we can have an influence on the outcomes and perhaps reshape our personal narratives. Psychologist Robert Rosenthal's research on the Pygmalion Effect suggests that high expectations can improve performance. If you project high confidence and high expectations, you are more likely to inspire yourself and perhaps others too to achieve them. How excited are you to be at IFFI this year?
Yes, हिंदी.
हाँ? कितना excited हो आज IFFI के लिए?
बहुत excited.
हाँ.
अच्छे.
अच्छा ठीक है. अब एक शॉट लेंगे हम जिसमें आप कुछ नहीं बोल रहे हो, मैं आपसे क्वेश्चन कर रहा हूँ, मैं आपसे कुछ पूछूंगा, आप बस स्टिल रहना, ठीक है? Let's find out what this Goldman has to say about the excitement of IFFI. How excited are you for IFFI? How excited are you for IFFI? Seems like we have an answer. Yeah? Mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2. We ready? Coming? Voice aa rahi hai. Mic check 1 2. All right, let's start with your introduction.
Hi, my name is Amit Saad.
Will you introduce yourself?
Sure. I'm Granny Brunston from Screen Australia.
We rolling? Okay, let's start with your introduction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Carter Pilcher. I'm the CEO of Shorts TV.
We'll be focusing toward IFFI.
Okay.
Into
3 and go.
Behind me stretches a long queue of people, movie enthusiasts from all around the world. Let's see what they have to say for the 55th movie. Okay, which film are you looking forward to here?
I'm excited for Peers by Nalisha Low. It's a first feature and I'm super biased because I produced it. Yeah.
Cool. All the best for that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Wish you all the best. All right. Thanks. Whatever. I like to 3D visualize it inside my head and then make a video. Okay? Now. Okay. Reality Distortion Field. A lot of what you're seeing right now is more like an act of confidence, an act of grace. If you shoot me right now shoot me in the sense if you like throw me in a group of people, I'd be the most terrified person, I think. Or not, maybe the inside, that's what I'm trying to say. I'd be the most terrified person inside. But outside, I'd show as if, okay, hey, hi, what's up? How are you doing? Want to have a drink? Sure. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I'd be like that, all right? If I have a conversation with you, one-on-one, I'll be like this. But inside, I'd be this terrifying, mummified, petrified, I don't know, mortified man who'd be like, okay, what if the next thing that comes out of my brain doesn't even make sense? So yeah, that is unfortunately there. Just be disciplined for 10 days, go running and post it on social media. Or perhaps, some or the other way, communicate it to your friends. See how their reaction is. See how, if they're not inspired or inspired by your actions. Wait, there's more. Steve Jobs used Reality Distortion Field to push boundaries, persuading people to believe in and give in 100% to every task, every project that they were assigned. Now this is during Apple. What is the takeaway, you say? Impossible. It's just a mindset. If you're able to convince yourself and others that a certain task could be achieved, a certain task could be completed, check the influence of that. You'll be surprised how it creates this psychological momentum that often leads to success. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. And in that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. Viktor E. Frankl. So, in order to understand Reality Distortion Field, try to understand it as a cognitive reframing of your mind. RDF is basically just this. You're choosing to interpret your challenges as your opportunities. That's it. No, that's not it. For example, the act of observation in quantum mechanics changes reality. It's like what we observe and believe in takes precedence of our lives. And the funny thing is, many successful people fake confidence until they succeed, or until it becomes second nature, pretending to believe in whatever abilities and whatever capabilities that you have. Even if you fully don't feel them, it can propel you to a genuine mastery of that craft. It's like the more you F around, the more you find out, right? Believe in yourself, and I think you can do wonders. So I read Walter Isaacson's Steve Jobs, the book on Steve Jobs, and it was quite fascinating actually. It was a good read. I still have it somewhere. I don't know, I think I kept it toward the other room. There was a mention of Reality Distortion Field, and I was pretty attracted. Like all of a sudden I was like, okay, I want to know what this is. Like, these are quite fascinating. Why do you think like there's information about what Steve Jobs did and what he did not do during his time, and how he never wrote code, what his other partner had to say about him? I think his name was Steve Wozniak. And yeah, the kind of the biography speaks a lot about the relationships that he held with people. I would definitely recommend anyone to read the book. Reading was an attraction. For 3 years I read. I was an avid reader during three years, and one of the finest books that I want to read again is The Outsider by Albert Camus. It's also called The Stranger. So there's another recommendation, which is Farewell to Arms by Ernest Hemingway. I think that's a very beautiful book. If you want to fall in love, if you want to know what it feels like, I think, you know, that's so I think, yeah, reading has, I think, kind of a neurological impact than what digital reading might do to your head. I don't know, there's something profound about reading books, I think, in paper than in a digital screen. I don't know, the art of it, or some of you, I don't know, dare say a lot of you, must be in that point in my life where I was, where I couldn't even speak to people. You know, there are people right beside you, but you can't talk to them, and you can't talk to them because your thoughts, you don't make sense, or you're too dumb to have a conversation with someone. I was one of those. I never read. When I speak, I try to visualize it, like a 3D visualization. When I write, when I make a video. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. Maybe if I pull it back, how about that? I don't know. Nope, this won't support that. So yeah, that's what Reality Distortion Field is. You kind of command your brain to act in a certain way, act in accordance to your best way of thinking. You know, it's like, okay, and it's a very, it also has a, it because the mind then thinks of benefits and reward. If I act like this, what's gonna happen? If I make this video like this, what's gonna happen? If I wear specs, what kind of impact would it generate in, you know, the people that are going to watch this video? Pseudo-intellectualism. I'm gonna cut this part. So it always comes down to, because I don't make scripted videos, and I think I should. I definitely should make scripted videos, and I'm kind of working on that slowly and steadily. Oh, my Nia is here, by the way. Her name is Nia. So I think it also triggers when you're a child and things are not going according to your damn wishes. Things are not going according to the way how you perceive them to. The utilitarian ideas that you have, the ideologies that you have about justice, equality, you know, all of that. You're like, why is it not like this? So what are you gonna do about that? Huh? You're gonna change yourself. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna change yourself, you're gonna make yourself better, and you're gonna be that kid who couldn't see that sight. So he was like, I'm gonna change the world now. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna instill ideas in people so that, you know, when they walk in a room, they're like, hey lady, don't waste my time. Make use of Reality Distortion Field. You know, use it in practical life. Just command your head. Okay, you know, if somebody's being like, let's say, if you're in corporate, if somebody's being not so nice to you, you're gonna be like, okay, I really want to shout at this person. I really do want to. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be like, all right, okay. Or you're not gonna pay attention to it. You're just gonna move on. You're gonna ignore that. Or you're gonna be like, okay, that's all you got in your head. Of course, you'd be like, otherwise on text you'd be like, you know, give a thumbs up or something like that. So yeah, you can use Reality Distortion Field in day-to-day life, So make use of it, okay? Don't tell yourself bad shit. Tell yourself good shit. Like, you're the hero of your story. You're the main character, man. And if you're not, I mean, side characters are not dealt with, you know, in a good way in movies, you see, right? And movies are based on reality, created reality, but of course, it has some context of reality. So don't be, you know, second lead or a secondary character. Don't. You don't want to be that. Be the protagonist of your story. Write your story and let me know about it. Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe if you haven't. Share the video. I really need it. And like. I want to make a living out of YouTube. And that's the promise that I have made myself for the next a year or 6 months. I don't know. I hope you like this authenticity. If you don't, I don't know. I am like this. I'm sorry. All right. That was not a Nazi sign, by the way. Just to clear it up. Elon Musk has already got in trouble. So, you know, I'm just going to go rant about that now. Otherwise, you don't want to watch that. Okay. So, bye. Love you guys. Bye.